Another one. Guys, we're gonna see if this works real quick. It's working so far, so hopefully it does. But we got
Mine
4 minutes left in qualifying. This is Case in Your Face here. Alongside me is Connor Jaloft. Say something. But this might look like a problem to you guys, but we just started another stream and it ended, so hopefully this one stays going. So we're 3 minutes 48 seconds left in qualifying, so hopefully we can get some clean racing. It's a wet qualifying but a dry race, so that should be very interesting. Correct, Connor?
Yeah, it will be. And obviously you've got Beast Move moved up from, silver to gold now, and he's now set the fastest lap. And you got W, Swarner, Airborne, Clues, and there's a few people in the back that have a chance that are going to be better on the dry tires than they will be, per se, in the wet. How do you feel going into the race? Who do you think your top three are for this case?
I would say Beast Move, P1, Swarner P2, and Airborne P3. Who's yours? Well, real quick,
you know what?
Everyone in the comments below, put your predictions so we can see what everyone else is feeling. But yeah,
absolutely, yeah. We want to know what you wanna. We want to know your predictions. We want to know what you think. As for me, you know what? I'm going outside the box. I think we're gonna have Airborne in first. I think Swarner will still be second, so I think it's gonna be a Renault 1-2. And I actually believe that I will see either Mr. Clues or Coleman. I am undecided yet who I have in third, but I think there'll be a battle between the two of them for third. That's my top 3-4.
Nice. Varen said, me P1, me P2, me P3, even though the game didn't let me quali. So he's just going to claim all three positions. Everyone else is going to DNF. Varun's going to be the only person to finish. And one thing to point out, guys, VX loading as Varun. Just, I guess he changed his gamer tag or something. I don't know. But, I mean, we got 1:53 left. I mean, it's looking like a pretty tight qualifying, to be honest, especially in the wet. So far, we've only had a good 3 people that were supposed to set laps, not set laps. Bam Bam was supposed to not set a lap because he is a reserve driver. So I don't know what's up with that. But
I'm thinking he just maybe forgot. I'm not too sure.
He's probably used to silver, but it's okay. They'll probably forgive him. He's only P13, but just something different.
But he is showing, honestly, with what he can do in the wet, that, well, he had the, let's be honest, he did have the help from yesterday's race where we had a dry qualifying, but we had the other way around where we had a wet race. And ended up with me and Case having a decent race. I mean, you started quite at the back, myself too.
I started last.
Yeah, you were able to get up to 7th, and
oh yeah,
I would have. Yeah, I would have been able to get up where kind of towards you, because if I didn't pit, I tried to go the whole race on one set of wets, and I should have, but my silly self decided, hey, let's pit with 2 laps to go and ruin your race completely.
Yeah, that really stinks. But, I mean, it's all about strategy in this type of racing. Especially if you're average in, like, one pace, which, I mean, I'm average, I would say. I don't know, probably below average, but strategy matters a lot if you're going for, like, a stop like that, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, one thing to remember here is that all of these 18 drivers, which is quite almost a full field, they're going to be able to choose their tire choice right off the bat. So, what I believe, strat-wise, I believe if everyone is going to be in the smart sense, most people will start on the mediums. That way, that at the end of the race, they can be on the softer tire when it's
especially the top
fuel.
5.
Absolutely, most likely.
Failed.
Yes. Oh, failed.
He just killed them. Wow. 7. Oh, he just hits the back row, but 7/10 up on the rest of the field. That's impressive.
Oh, Beast Move
bounces back. Okay.
Wow. Okay, I see you.
I did not. I'm gonna switch up my podium now. I'm gonna go Beast Smooth P1, Failed UX P2, and Swarner P3.
I'm still sticking with mine. I still think those Renaults in dry weather pace,
Oh, good
especially if
point. I
they
forgot
work.
it's dry. Yeah, I'm going back to my original one. Yeah, I'm going back to the original.
But don't forget, with the Renaults, if they work it out together and they end up slipstreaming each other, they can really get up quick. But you know what? You can't knock out the Ferraris being
Three and
3 and
four,
4
yeah.
right now. But W is still on a lap. He is the last guy on a lap. So if he's still on a fast lap, we will see what he's gonna set right now. As he comes to the line, it is fastest, I believe. I believe he went first, but yes, he did. He set the fastest lap time on the last
Who did?
second. W
Oh,
set the
really?
fastest lap.
I was
Yes.
texting C3, sorry. But you can run through the order if you want, or I can. I don't really mind.
I'm gonna run through the standings right now.
The standings.
We're gonna mix it up. Yes, remember I told you I'm mixing it up.
Okay.
All right. Let me just pull up the standings, guys.
Well, you want me to
here.
go through the qualifying order first before you do that?
No,
Okay.
I have a certain thing. Relax.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you forgot. God damn it. It's fine. Obviously, for drivers' championship standings, we're going to start with at the top. We have in P1, we have Swarner with 155. It's quite a little bit of a gap now to W due to the fact of the last few races, who has 129 in second. Airborne's dropping off a little bit with 121 in third. D-Crime in fourth with 109. In fifth is Special Ops with 73, but he is unfortunately not going to be racing today due to internet issues. In P6, still crazy enough, is Sequit with 68 points. In seventh is Dre Diggy with 58. Not far behind is Coleman in eighth, but he is tied with Failed UX with 48 as well, so they're both tied for eighth and ninth. In 10th is Kitten Petter with 37 points. 11th is Gracia with 35. D'Angelo with 30. Clues with 22. Frost Hacker with 17. Erect, who isn't racing today unfortunately, with 13. Ultimate Gamers with 12. Log with 4. Varun, who is now VX loading, with 4. And Dorian Alpha with the single point, and in 20th with 0 points is Red Wing Racing. As for the constructors, we have Renault, who is pulling away a big lead now with 276 points. Ferrari with 238. Alfa Romeo with 87 in third. Fourth is Mercedes with 77. Haas is fifth with 74. Sixth is Williams with 71. In seventh is Racing Point with 55. Tied in a battle with Red Bull, who is eighth with 55 as well. McLaren in ninth with 49, not too far behind. And in 10th is Toro Rosso with 13 points. And I think we're having a glitch here, guys.
I think they're just waiting to ready up. They have a set time that they have to wait.
Oh, yes.
So, yep, see, Red Wing just readied up. I don't think he was the person to do it. Maybe so, but...
yeah, I think it was supposed to be Mr. Clues, but you know what? They can deal with that after.
Probably Dre Diggy. I think he's a steward, but it doesn't matter. Not up to us.
Okay.
But, I'm pretty excited for this race. I did say so. But...
I'm very excited. I think it's
going to be nice racing. I'm excited for turn one. I think something might happen. I don't know. They're all cautious. So. They're all cautious.
But it almost happened last night for ours, and it never did, so, Okay, guys, we're going to run through the starting order for this race. In first, we're going to have W, who set the fastest lap time in literally with no time left. Then we have B Smooth in second. Failed UX with a brilliant qualifying in third. In fourth, we have D-Crime. In fifth is Gracia. In sixth, we have Swarner. In seventh, we have Ultimate Gamer. In eighth, we have Airborne Tiger. In ninth, Mr. Clues. In 10th, Coleman. 11th, Frost Hacker. 12th, Dorian Alpha. 13th, Kitten Petter. 14th, Bam Bam. 15th, Red Wing. 16th, Dre Diggy. 17th log, and 18th and last is VX loading. Now, Case, off the start, like you were saying into turn 1, there could be some chaos, but if everyone does get through smoothly, are you still sticking with your top 3?
Yeah. I mean, wait, who did I say again? I said
You
B
said,
Smooth, Swarner.
yes, and
And who was
Airborne,
my
I think,
third?
or
Yeah, I
was it
think that's what I
Airborne
said. Yeah,
or?
yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. I mean, yeah, I definitely think. I don't know though. I think I might have to switch Airborne for W. I think it's gonna be B Smooth, Swarner, W. Because B Smooth's on mediums, W's on softs, and Swarner is on mediums. So it's just a lot less people on mediums than I had thought there would be.
And Airborne's gone out on softs too, so maybe he's trying to make up some early moves. So, what do we know? It's gonna be a
Interesting.
strategy of everything. Because I mean,
Yeah.
the whole field is different. If you look at the tires they are going to be starting on, it's a very mixed field. With in last place loading, VX loading, he's actually going to start on the hard. So he's looking to go for a very long stint. So. I'm not too sure what's going to happen, but as Airborne and Mr. Clues came together before the last corner and are going to start on the grid.
That's funny. But, well, now the tires
Guys,
are gonna be
keep
cold.
it together for turn 1.
Hopefully that doesn't happen in turn 1, they just wreck.
Wow, yeah, exactly. But you know what? It's going to be a very good start from someone. It's going to be a crazy first corner because
Someone will win this race, everyone watching the stream. Someone will win.
Yes, someone will win.
So, we just don't know who, but someone will win. So as we're waiting for the lights, I cannot get a good
Bam
camera.
Bam just said in the chat that he is going to let everyone by, so he does start last.
Okay, that's 5 red lights, and we're away as we start round 12 of the TCR Grand Prix schedule. I don't know what it's called. As we got W getting a good start, Failed also getting a good start, along with D Crime going into turn 1. I don't see any contact
it looks
yet.
really tight.
Swarner does go through. He has to stop completely so he doesn't get a penalty. So that is not good from him, but it's looking pretty clean from the front pack. I don't know. They all just played it smart. As we do have
Now,
Kitten going off track a little bit, losing a bunch of positions.
Now Failed is already up to second position and is on the back of W right now, so a really good start after a very good qualifying for Failed.
But the Renault boy is not really making any progress. Warner did get a good start, but had to stop.
Mr. Clues is off the track.
He does have a right wing missing partially, so he's gonna have to maybe do something about that.
He's had a collision with someone, so I think he's gonna have to pit. So I would suggest he's probably either gonna go on another set of mediums, or he goes on hards and just tries to go the whole entire race now.
You can't go on another set of mediums; you'll get disqualified. So, or you can put on softs, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. You could put on mediums and then go soft at the end. Just have to pit again, but I think he'll go hards and try and go the rest of the race. As everyone has made a spot up on
very
Swarner,
surprisingly clean start. I'm sorry.
W with the fastest lap on the first lap. Obviously, that's gonna be
but pretty clean start compared to Silver. I mean, it's expected. This is said to be one of the best, cleanest racing in TCR by all the golden drivers that think so highly of themselves. But I mean, what big moves have you seen? Like, have you seen anyone go drastically up?
Let me just have a look here, because I was just on tires. You know what? Not too much. I mean, VX Loading has made up quite a few spots from last, and he is up 5 spots. The same as Dre Diggy, up 5. But the biggest mover at the front, I would say, is Coleman, who is up 3 spots from 10th to 7th. He is on the softer tires, so he is... Oh, as another Sector 2 flag.
It was Bam Bam. I watched him. He just went off in the gravel. He didn't get any damage.
I just got a message from someone that's Secret. He wants to join the commentary booth. What do you think about that?
I
think
guess
we should have a... You know what? Let's get an old gold driver in here who's still 6th in the points. Let's get his point of view on the race, I guess. Are you gonna invite him or me?
No, I'm doing the stream.
Alright, I'll invite.
Thank you.
I got you.
So, not very many Really, they're all starting to space out at the rear end of it. I think I have like a bug or something. As everyone's going around the outside of Coleman through turn 1, and Coleman does brake later. He does cut the turn a little bit, but everyone does not get the position. Coleman now is looking for position on Ultimate Gamers, so we'll have to see what happens with there. And Coleman just passes him. He just went around the outside, around the fast part of the track. So I think everyone now might be looking for a move on Ultimate. He's just playing patient, waiting for mistakes to happen.
Absolutely. Sorry, I'm just in the middle of trying to invite him.
Let's see here. Let's see what is happening. Okay, so Coleman now looking for a move on Graka. Brakes way later than Graka, you can definitely tell, but ooh, does not get a better middle turn. They'll do X out of the race.
Oh no, 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 no.
He lost it on the exit and broke his tire.
Oh, he lost it through a Scary. No. After such a good start. Oh. Oh, and loading is in the wall too, but he is able to, oh no, he has retired. Oh my god, just in one lap, the racing points are now out, unfortunately. It's just,
Feld looked very good at the start of this race.
Did.
I do have to say so. That's the best I've seen Feld do in a minute, and I thought he was gonna get a podium possibly, but it's okay, he'll move on.
Welcome Secret, as in the middle of that all happened, he joined the commentary booth for today.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Good afternoon.
We have, obviously we have the guy who is still 6th in the points who is in Platinum, but is still top 6 in Gold as well, so we just wanted to get your thoughts on the race. I would have sent you an invite to see the race, but unfortunately it will not allow me to do so.
It's alrighty. Just want let's go watch a beautiful commentary from YouTube itself.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to know your point of view from things like strategy and all that, because you're a pretty good racer, obviously. As everyone goes up the inside of Ultimate, gets the position through a Scary.
Now, I do believe, if I'm going to say correctly, B-Smooth is in the greatest position right now, because he is only 4 seconds off the lead. He's only 2.3 off of the leader itself, and Crime is right there with W, so they need to get a move on because they are on the soft tires and he is on the mediums. So towards the end of the race, B-Smooth is going to be on the fastest strategy, and he will be coming with a vengeance because he wants to win his first race in Gold after being bumped up from Silver. So it's going to be good to see, and also to see Coleman is absolutely flying.
Oh, there's contact turn 1. Dorian does go a little wide and hit Dre Diggy. I don't think there was any damage though. But there's a 4-way battle for P10 right now. We got Dorian, Kitten, Log, and Dre. This is a pretty nice battle.
Kitten's trying to keep his point streaks going too, might I add. He is very consistent at getting points, so he's up to 11th now. Dorian's down to 12th. I wonder if Dorian's got any damage. No, he does have an end plate missing on the inside, and he's just letting people through. He's just letting his teammate through, so smart strategy there by letting them go through. And we have obviously you have Mr. Clues, who is on the soft tire now, unless that's a glitch. I'm just double checking. Yes, he is on the softs. So Mr. Clues is going, I guess, for soft, I guess then.
Maybe they're expecting rain at the end of the race. I wouldn't think so, but
I wouldn't think so, but
I wouldn't expect any rain. Yeah, I wouldn't expect any rain from this race. But the 2 Ferraris are 1-2 right now, so it is Italy.
I mean,
You have to look at that, because the 2 Reynolds are in 6
oh!
7.
Oh god, I thought he hit him. Sorry, I thought Log hit Kitten when he passed him.
As B-Smooth is actually cutting down the gap between him and Crime a little bit here, so you know what? The guy who's setting the fastest lap right now is Mr. Clues, who is in 16th, so he won't get a point as it speaks right now, but the difference in times that they've set is quite close between the top 3.
If you guys are talking about tire strategy, B-Smooth is on the mediums, and it's crucial that he keeps with the two soft runners and the Ferraris. So they have to split a strategy, which means that he will most likely come out ahead of one of those Ferraris.
Yeah, I
Beast
mean,
Move is a upcoming racer. Just came out of silver into gold, so he's pretty quick.
Yeah, considering he's keeping with pace with the front runners, who W has said his fastest lap is a 1:23.6, and Beast Move was only 0.3 off of that on the mediums. On the mediums, so I mean, right now you're looking at it, and he really is going very, very good, and he's consistently setting those times too. But you have to keep an eye out for Coleman too. Do not count Coleman out. Started 10th. He's up to P4. He is absolutely flying on those soft tires. I did put him in my top 3, so I wanna see him keep going. So we'll have to see.
Keep your eye on Coleman though, because I know I'm a little bit behind on the stream, but only 5/10 gap between Graka and Coleman.
Yes.
Probably a little bit closer now.
Nope, it's a little farther. But hey, same thing. Oh wait, no, he passed Graka.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Are you behind? Yeah, it must be behind in the stream.
No, it looks like Graka was coming up on the back of Coleman.
Oh no, yeah, it's a little more.
Okay, I got you.
Coleman
is
definitely knows what he's doing. He's a vet. He's a vet. Yeah.
He's a good tire. Good tire management. Reminds me of Perez. Can manage a set of soft 80 laps.
Yes, he can. He can. But Graka as well, or Gracia, is good as well with saving, and he is catching Coleman. As he may make a move, he thinks about it, but thinks better as Coleman shuts the door.
Just gotta stay in the slipstream, Tomorrow's race for Platinum will be kind of crazy in the slipstreams aspect of it.
Coleman's just gonna say, you know what, Gracia, have a go. Use your tires up. I'm just gonna stay. He goes for the cutback. I like it. As he is going for that cutback. As he's going for a move around the outside. Oh, they're getting close. They're almost touching, but they're side by side. Oh, he tries to squeeze in, but Coleman gets the spot back. And he slightly cuts the corner and does get a penalty for that. So he did receive a 3-second penalty, but he was trying to be safe and not cause a collision. So we got a little battle here between 4th and 5th.
It's great racing.
As Beast Smooth is actually within a second of Crime now, so W hasn't really pulled out a big enough lead to the 3rd place B Smooth, and B Smooth is just chilling there. Oh, as Crime gets a penalty too, as he's pushing now. But B Smooth is in the best position right now. He's within 3 seconds. He's on the harder compound tire than they are, which will be able to go longer. And at the end of the race, when he has less fuel and he is being smart, and he will be able to... Oh, as D-Crime goes in the pits. I thought B Smooth was going to try and go in the pits there, but I was confused to why. But
he's probably going to slip, yeah.
As Gracia is going around the outside of Coleman again. It's going to be a move, yes. But is Coleman going to set him up again? He looks like it. Nah, he thinks better this time. He's said, I'm going to save my tires and wait.
So right now, guys, everyone's just really spreading out, but we might as well bring up... Oh, wait, hold on. Coleman might be trying to pass him.
No, I don't think so yet.
Never mind. Okay, so we'll bring up the TCR affiliate link. So if you or anyone you know is going to buy a TCR, Fanatec wheel... Yeah. After the stream is published, there will be a link to I don't know what it's even called, but you pretty much give some of the money that Fanatec gives, or that you give to Fanatec to TCR, so they can improve and get better. So if you're gonna buy a Fanatec, why not?
If you're gonna buy Fanatec, just mention TCR. Link is in the description. Go to the channel. Fanatec's are great wheels, even though they're a couple $1,000, but. It's a great product. It's a great product. I can't wait till they come out with the Fanatec controllers for pad players like me. Oh man, can't wait for it.
Oh, as Log retires, I'm not too sure. Oh, he lost it through Ascari as well. He must have hit the inside curb and just hit a wall, broke his tire. So
yeah, that's what happened. Failed him. It's crazy.
Now the difference between W and B Smooth is only a 3.6 right now, but obviously with that being said,
wait, everyone's gonna pass W or Coleman. Wait, yeah, everyone's looking for a move on Coleman. He gained like a second in that last lap. I don't know if Coleman messed up or something, but
I think Coleman might be struggling slightly on those tires. I think
he might be lagging.
Yes, he gets another penalty.
But so everyone now is just gonna sit behind Coleman, and next time he makes like a little mistake, he's probably just gonna capitalize. So, I mean, I don't know really what. Okay, yeah, everyone's going for the move now. I didn't know how long he was gonna wait, but Sworn and Airborne now into P4 and 6, so they definitely have come back more since their not so great start. But I mean, they're showing what they can do.
Now, my question for you is, with obviously you have the points leader Swarner, who is currently 6 on the medium tires. He is 10.7 seconds off of the lead. Do you still think he has a chance of getting a podium here today?
Yeah.
Yes.
As W goes into the pits.
Yes.
I think he can win the race still. Swarner is a former Platinum racer, even though Platinum didn't go that well for him last season. He still has Platinum experience, and he's shown already this year. After I was put into Platinum, he just took over the ropes with him and Double W fighting. So he's on the medium tires, he's not on those softs. He should be just fine. If he gets past his teammate Airborne, or if they just slipstream each other, get a little bit of an advantage. I don't see any. I see those two Renaults hitting it.
Right now, B Smooth has a 20-second gap to W after coming out of the pits, so I'd like to see if B Smooth's now going to push the pace a little bit. Obviously, Swarner's only 7 seconds off of the leader, so he's got 13 seconds to W right now. So I think it's a 24-second, 25-second stop. Is it? If I'm correct?
I don't know. Ask Sequit.
Oh, for the pit lane.
Yeah, for the pit lane.
I think it's around like 20 seconds or something like that. This is a pretty short pit lane here, and but the thing that gets people out is the long exit goes almost all the way into turn 1. So you gotta get be careful not to slip on the exit of the pit lane. I've done that multiple times in practice. Something that I have to work on.
Now W has come out, and he did luckily get past Kitten Petter, and Crime tried to maybe do an undercut, I'm not too sure, but he is now about 2 seconds off of W, so about the same gap as he came into the pits, so nothing too far there, as Airborne's in the pits, and Bam Bam as well.
I just realized Renault split their strategy with Airborne.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
That's going to be a little bit of a different ending for Airborne, I believe. I'm pretty sure all the medium runners will go into the hards. If they don't, they're going to have to really stretch out these medium tires.
As Coleman has actually I'm sorry to interrupt, but
you're good.
Coleman has got by Airborne through the pit strategy, so Coleman pitting a lap earlier or at the same time as Airborne was able to hit him in the pit lane, but Coleman does have, I think, 6 or 9 seconds in penalties, and he is lagging slightly, so that is going to cause a little bit of an issue for Airborne if he is to be held up. As Gracia is out, wow, in third.
The same. He's in the middle of the track.
Dre Diggy! Oh, he saves it.
He's in the middle of the track.
That was Dre Diggy. That was, there's a Red Bull.
It was like a piece of his wing in the middle that W picked up. I wanted to see if he stays paying.
That's dangerous. Come on, Codemasters. Get that
oh my god, for me, Airborne hit him almost. Oh my god.
Yeah, they need, Codemasters needs to get that
I think he did. Oh my god. No, he didn't. Airborne did not, but he had to let Red Wing back by because of the yellow flag. So this is really going to hinder Airborne now because he has lost quite a bit of time to Coleman now due to that. Definitely. So losing 3 seconds is a lot of time.
Yeah.
Especially at a track like Monza where you...
The thing is, all the people that started on mediums are now top 4, but the only two that are in place for a podium, I think, is probably B Smooth and Sorner. I don't see Swarner winning the race, but I see him. He should be in the podium, I think. I'm not sure though, because Be Smooth already has, I think, 6 seconds in penalties, so that's definitely not going to help, especially in the long run of the race, when everyone else is playing smarter.
Obviously, with everyone who's left the game right now, I don't know if anyone is still in it. I would like to see if anyone was, because if anyone still is indeed in the race itself, if you can see if you can invite Sequit to be a spectator, I'd greatly appreciate that. I am not able to do so. It'd just make it a little bit easier so he can keep up with us and not be about 30 seconds behind.
It would definitely be beneficial, but...
Any of you baseball fanatics, Astros are up 1-0.
Are they?
Bases almost loaded in the third inning, sure. Anyways, back to that race. How's my William boys? How's Coleman?
Coleman's in ninth. He's not doing too bad. He's keeping a 3-second gap still to Airborne. I think Airborne's going to play the patient game. He's about to make a move on Dorian, Coleman is. As for Frosthacker, Frosthacker is in third position right now.
Frosthacker?
Yes, sir. He's near the Williams, and he is on the medium tires, so the 3 front guys are, or 4 should I say, are all on the mediums, as there is a yellow sector in sector 1 and 2.
I don't know, Coleman's behind Dorian for a minute now, and Dorian is just not letting Coleman by. And everyone is getting so much time on Coleman because Dorian's just blocking him. So I don't know. It's just, it's kind of funny.
It is for position, so...
He's on 13 lap mediums. It's not for position.
Well, you know what? Maybe he wants to show people that he wants to race.
Sequit, I don't know how you feel, but I think he should just let him by.
I mean, I'll listen to this. Okay. I remember...
Oh, everyone passed Coleman because of that. I'm telling you, that's really not helpful.
I think Coleman was sleeping there. As Airborne's going to make a move on Dorian now, so... as Dorian...
That's going to be a mess into turn 1 if they're not careful.
Oh, yeah.
As Coleman is getting a run, too, so I don't know... Oh, my God, 3 wide into turn 1.
Dangerous.
Coleman. Oh, we got...
They're good, guys. Coleman. They're good. No damage.
Yeah, no. And Coleman gets Airborne, too. Oh, no, and Coleman slips... Oh!
God, they're all... Oh! And now the Mercedes is back! Dorian just hit Airborne, but he wrecked! Dorian wrecked!
He tried to make a move through the middle. There was no room.
Oh, that doesn't look smart. Oh, God.
He should definitely have backed off slightly there. So, yeah, I don't know.
He has damage. I saw his wing, so...
Yeah, he is.
Oh, yeah, he just went into the gravel again. Yeah, Dorian's...
That's where Dorian made his mistake. If I'm on 13 mediums, I would have backed off.
Yeah,
and Dorian retires from the race, so... I do think he should have been smarter there. I know he got a big run, but you've got to play the long game. You can't just try and push it up the inside. You have to be smart, especially in there, where...
especially when there's 2 people that could be top 5, now, maybe. I don't know.
We forgot to mention that Swarner is ahead of B-Smooth.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not sure if B-Smooth has made a mistake or... What? I'm sorry that we missed that, guys, but...
Yeah, I didn't even notice. Wow.
And W is now... Oh, this has changed everything. W is not that far off of everyone, so...
6 seconds off, yeah.
He's only 7 seconds off. He's 7 seconds off, so... I'm not too sure what happened with B-Smooth, but... It looks like he's gone off somewhere. Maybe that was that Sector 1, Sector 2 flags a little bit ago that I said about, but... yeah, I'm not too sure, because... if you can look back on the stream actually for us and see where he lost all that time, then you can be our replay booth as well.
As D-Crime now closing in the gap to Dre Diggy, so... Dre's almost 15 lap old mediums. I don't think he's really going to try to put up too much of a fight. I don't think he's going to put up as much of a fight as Dorian did, but, I mean, he's not just going to give it to him, I don't think.
I don't think he will just give it to him, but...
He won't, I don't think.
I'd like to see what's going to... Oh, as Swarner pits, yellow flag Sector 3, guys.
So to be smooth.
Oh, It is Airborne. Airborne has come off track. Airborne went off track. Does he have wing damage? No. He does not, so he is okay there, but he did lose it. As Frost Hacker now is on the soft tires, so he has pitted from 3rd position. He is now in 8th, and he is going to be making a move on.
You know,
Stray Diggy's in the pits
yeah,
and Beastman as well.
That gap is much larger than I anticipated between Double and the two Ferraris.
Yeah.
That's...
Yes.
If these two Ferraris know what they're doing, I'm pretty sure if they just turn the engine modes to mid, they should come out with a 1-2 here, because I just looked at the time delta, that's a lot of time.
17.6 is the gap between Swarner and W right now.
Okay, so I remember you were talking about, just let me know if there's any crazy thing that goes on, but I remember you talking about when people let you buy, right, you just let them buy to not lose time. Bad Fast at Monaco, when I got my first one, he actually moved completely over on the start-finish straight for me to get by. And I always forget to thank him for that, because if he didn't, then I would have come out behind Double and probably not won that race. But he completely pulled off to the side at Monaco for me. That was top class driving.
It is, especially, I mean, it's just, if you know you don't have a chance at being up there, or why, like, you can just not hand it to him, but just, like, don't put up too much of a battle. Where even Dorian wrecked himself in that, like, you should just let him go. I mean, I don't know.
Now, I'd like to let you know that within a lap, Swarner has almost taken 2 seconds out on 1 lap.
Yeah, but those softs are going to degrade. These tires
will come off, yes. He may be able to get it down to about 5 seconds, but I don't know if he can keep going. As Kitten Petter sets the fastest lap of the race so far, so that was a great lap by Kitten, so well done there.
I'll give him this. It is Italy, so the soft tires are like the C3 aspect of it, the hardest soft tire you can have, since it's high speeds. You can't. The rubber needs to stay on the tire a little bit longer. But I just don't think that he could do 10 powerhouse laps on those softs.
Don't forget, Swarner, if anyone would be able to do it, Swarner is the guy to do it. He is the master at saving his tires and eking everything out.
Oh,
I do know, a little birdie did tell me, as in himself, that he was going to run a smarter strategy so that his tires could last at the end, so that if he did need to push, he can. And he is taking a whopping 5 seconds in 2 laps out of W, so he is on a tear right now.
If I was the Crime,
I would get moving.
I would. I wouldn't pass. I wouldn't try to pass Double.
Oh no! It's just
stupid as
they could mess each other up.
They could cause a massive wreck between each other, and Swarner just needs one of them to get a penalty, and he gets right into second.
Actually, I think they both have a penalty. I'm not sure. Can someone, or Connor, could you check?
Yeah, I can check. Yes, I can check penalties right now. W has a warning on 15th lap, only one. Crime has a penalty, and he has 2 penalties, so he has to get going anyway. He has 6 seconds in penalties and a warning, so he is not having a great start. Swarner does have a penalty himself and a warning, so Swarner has been pushing it a little bit too. As for B Smooth, he has 2 penalties plus a warning, so yeah. Coleman
does Swarner have a penalty?
Away from
I forget what you said.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Swarner does. Okay, so Swarner does have a penalty.
I mean, penalties on this track are easy but hard to get. Like, I only
to a Scary.
I only got penalties in the wet. I got 10 seconds for going through turn 1 because I broke late. And
as D Crime gets a move on the inside of W, I think this is just because he knows he has 6 seconds in penalties. Crime knows he has 6 seconds in penalties. So I do want to let you know, though, that Swarner is now within 10 seconds of Crime. So he only needs 7 seconds to become second. And if he can get W and get a 3-second gap, that is going to be crucial. But I do believe that Crime is going to stay in front, and that W and Crime are just going to switch back each lap for DRS, just to try and keep Swarner away from
whoa!
him.
Coleman wrecked.
Oh no!
Oh no!
He got a penalty too. Oh, he is turned the other way around. So, does he have any wing damage? No, he doesn't. He just spun it. So Airborne makes a position up. Dre Diggy makes a position up. Ultimate Gamers Frost Hacker is in 5th. Do not want to mention that. Be Smooth is in 4th, and he is actually coming up with Swarner. He is making some moves. So Frost Hacker isn't too far off either of those three. So,
one
but
quick
I don't
thing.
think.
W passed D Crumb again, so I don't know what they're doing.
Like I said, they are
clue.
doing it for DRS. This is all for DRS.
Yeah,
this
but it's costing them more time,
But it is going to cost them more time. Yes, it is, because Swarner is already within 8 seconds of them.
You only
What
do that
they
in
are doing
practice.
right now,
I wouldn't do that in the race. I wouldn't do that in the race. Just my personal opinion.
What they are doing right now is actually probably helping Swarner out.
Oh,
because Crime with 6 seconds in penalty should be the guy that's holding them up. W wants to get by. He wants to pull away, but I think he's actually struggling on these tires. I don't think this is due to strategy. I think he is struggling on these tires, and Crime knows it, because Crime knows he's got a little bit more pace, and he's able to pull away through the middle sector, but because there's DRS, he isn't able to pull away enough to create a gap. But this is really helping Swarner out, who is within 8 seconds.
Oh,
and
we
let's not
passed him
forget-
again. Wow. I don't know.
Of course.
No clue. Anyway.
I don't know what they're doing.
Dre Diggy now, though, catching up on Ultimers. He's gonna go around the outside through a Scary.
Is the yellow flag sector 1? I think it was for Red Wing.
He might have been getting lapped or something. I don't know.
Did you check the stream to see if anyone said anything in the
I
comments?
checked a second ago.
Now don't forget, we will be having the top 3 in this party after for a talk. It's only going to be a few minutes. We won't be too long. If you have any questions to ask, please put them out below, and we will take a couple questions from the fans of our stream today, and we will ask them for you. Just,
I might, I don't know what battle to watch, because every time I switch, then something else happens.
To be honest with you, I'm keeping an eye on that gap with Swarner, because he is still cutting it down. He has cut down 10 seconds in about 5 laps. So, I mean, with 5 laps to go, he should, if I am correct, he should be on those two guys' ass. Sorry, excuse my language, but yes, I did say that. Oh, as W almost loses it through a Scary.
I'm telling you, those two are not going to... They need to stop. I'm going to text them in a second so I can put it on their screen. Stop. This is not good.
Swarner is only 5 seconds off of W.
So there you go. There goes that penalty right there.
He needs to, well, W, yeah, if W gets a penalty, it will make it even game between those two. But right now, as it looks, all Swarner needs to do is get past W and create a 3-second gap to him, and he would be your winner. As long as he stays within 3 seconds of D Crime. But Crime is actually getting going, and he has already created a 2-second gap between him and W. So I'm thinking here that W is either 1, thinking he is fast enough to stay within 3 seconds, or 6 seconds of Crime, and 2, he believes that he can keep Swarner back enough or within a 3-second gap so he can still win the race. But if I'm him, and I'm thinking, I'm thinking he's crazy, because if we know anything, this race can throw up curveballs at no time. I mean, last lap W almost lost it through a Scary. So if he does something like that again, this time, you know, he's already locked up once on those tires. Those tires might have a bald spot. He may be under some pressure.
Sector 2 yellow flags, though.
Yes, I think
it was Kitten, I think.
Oh, yes, as he loses his spot to Mr. Clues.
He needs to get it back. Get it back, Chad. Come on, Chad, do
it. Kitten.
Do it for the possum.
Engine.
Kitten, Kitten's little pet possum got ran over, guys. So it's a very sad, sad day.
Sad day for him.
It wasn't
yes.
actually his pet, but I like to say it was.
It was just someone that he would see every time he'd go out on the back deck of his house to have whatever he was doing. Smoke, eat, whatever the hell he was gonna do. Now, I would like to mention that the biggest mover of the race so far is actually Dre Diggy, who has gone from 16th, I think, or 17th to P10. As for other people, notable people moving up, Frosthacker was 6 positions up, so a good race for the both of them. Strong, you know, but steady races. Smart. As for the biggest loser, it is Failed, unfortunately, who is our first retirement of the race today. He lost 15 spots, and with the second most lost spots, it is Gracia in 15th with 10.
So, I mean, Kitten was looking for a move on clues through turn 1, but just could not seal it, so I don't know if Kitten's going to try to wait a little bit to make the move, or if he's just trying to get close enough to make the move.
Yeah. See, and oh, as Swarner goes a little bit wide through the last corner, he has got that gap down to 5.7 now. So it's starting to die down. I think he's going to fall. I think his tires are falling off. Oh, as Mr. Clues actually picks up a 3-second time penalty.
I don't think
so
it has any, so... I mean, he might, actually, so I'm not sure.
I'll check Kitten Petter right now. I'll check the both of them and see. Kitten Petter has 1 penalty plus 2 warnings, so if
Bam Bam's only 2 seconds back. I don't know how far he has been, so he might be able to gain and get into the last point spot.
So this really comes down to positioning now, because... Oh, as Kitten gets past him, as he does make a move.
That DRS on this track definitely helps.
No,
absolutely.
W is the best teammate. W is the best teammate, because if he's giving up a win so that he can give D Prime the space that he needs to get a win, that's great.
He isn't going to give him enough.
Ultimate Rex! No! Oh, I don't think Kitten will get there in time, but...
Yes, he will. Does he have wing damage? No, he does not.
Okay,
but
Kitten
those tires will be absolutely on fire. He is struggling right now to keep him on track. I think if I'm his teammate, I'm saying, if I'm there, get out of my way. I'm on these softs. Let me go.
He has to get close enough, though, Connor. He has to get close
enough. Yeah, he's 3 seconds back. Time. Yeah.
He is still 3 seconds, yes. We do have Swarner here within 3 seconds now of W himself. So W might want to get a move on here, because he may get passed by Swarner, and Swarner only needs 3 seconds, so I think it's going to be too late. There's only 2 laps to go.
Well, his softs are, like, done. Swarner's softs are... He might not be struggling, but he's not going to be able to push as hard as he wants to, I don't think. 9 laps on these... I mean, Sequit, is that bad? 9 laps of softs?
On softs... saying that you could do only, like, 15 laps on those mediums and you want to get off of them... I haven't really touched the softs that much, better than in qualifying, so I think 9 laps, if you can get it that far, you're doing some work.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We should ask the owner of TCR if we can get sponsored by Taco Bell. Just had a Bahajima Blast freeze, and I'm loving it. Good Fanatec and Taco Bell.
Oh yeah.
That'll be amazing.
But Mr.
Clues, don't knock Taco Bell. Taco Bell is great.
Can you imagine? Chris would lose his mind. TCR Grand Prix sponsored by Taco Bell. Oh my god.
All the drivers, all the top 5 get a burrito.
Steal a race, steal a taco.
Now, I'd like to look at this. This is the last lap, and look who is making a real big time difference now. He is just going to give it everything. So he is on W's ass. It is a last lap, so if anything happens with the 2 of them... I mean...
He's on his gearbox, everybody. He's on his gearbox.
On his behind.
Oh, Kitten and Mr. Clues. Oh, poor Mr. Clues.
Airborne... Oh, wait. Airborne and Coleman battling right now.
Oh, they touch.
Airborne lets him back by because of the concept. Coleman, for me, is lagging. I don't know
He is, yes.
I think that may be why Airborne's kind of wanting to get by.
Ooh, yeah, he is. I
As
hate
Kitten,
when that happens.
Ultimate Gamers, and Mr. Clues are all going to be fighting out for 9th, 10th, and 11th on the last lap.
Go to the front runners, guys.
Swarner,
Go to the front runners.
Oh,
Swarner,
yeah.
oh,
Swarner
pushing
is
him.
he is giving it, and he gets him around the outside, but W knows he probably has that. Oh, as he's going to get that big stream. Swarner's going to push him to the inside as they are side by side into the last corner. But Swarner just gets by as D-Crime wins the race. But will he have enough? He has 5 seconds. Will he have enough? No,
W1.
he just loses it by 3
W won the race.
tenths of a
What?
second. Swarner almost got Crime his
Oh, goal! Mr. Clues wrecked. Mr. Clues wrecked. No, he just lost points.
No.
Bam Bam hit him.
Oh,
Oh! Bam Bam hit him.
Please tell me that.
That was a
I
nasty
don't
I
think
got that
Bam
on
Bam
stream.
had anywhere to go.
He
Bam Bam
didn't.
did have
He's dead.
anywhere to go.
Bam Bam is dead. I confirmed.
Mr. Clues. Mr. Clues was flying.
As Kid and Petter gets 9th place and Ultimate Gamers gets 10th. And Red Wings gets 11th.
Red Wings gonna finish the race.
Wow, I did not expect that.
What a last
wow.
lap. This is
I
crazy.
cannot believe it. I cannot believe Mr. Clues' season. When I commentated on Hungary, he started on pole and got taken out. Oh my
Now,
god.
we have to remember, Crime had 6 seconds in penalties and was still able to keep ahead of Swarner and almost managed to keep ahead of W. So, that was a crazy race.
I see it. It is a 1-2 for Ferrari, so.
That
Yeah.
was at their home Grand Prix too, so congrats to them for doing that. Mr. Clues.
Mr.
And
Clues.
Bam Bam.
I'm gonna take him out to dinner one day. He deserves something. That man. Oh god. He has great pace in qualifying, but then in the race, everybody just screws him over.
Now, I would have Seafreeze in here for the thing, but I think he's doing a practice right now, so.
Oh, he didn't invite me? Okay. Sorry.
Wow. Well, maybe you should invite him to here and see if he wants to join in. And I'll talk of the top 3. You know what? I'll send him an invite and see if we can get
Let's see if we can get the owner of TCR.
If we can get the owner in, that would be great. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching the race today. Obviously, it was a great race. It was very full of penalties. It was very full of collisions. It was very full of everything. So, if you did like our stream, please, at the bottom of the stream, you'll see the like or dislike. If you didn't like it, obviously put that down too. But,
no hate. Do not put if you didn't like it.
Yeah, don't put some hate. Don't put some hate, but hopefully we can get you guys to watch next week too. We have, is it Canada, I believe, guys?
Oh no.
I'm not sure.
Let me just double check as D-Crime joins first. We'll wait to say anything. We're just gonna wait for everyone to get in here. Secret, why did you send me an invite? I'm already here. Oh. I was like, what am I getting an invite to?
Where's my teammate? I need my teammate.
I did, Bonzo. Get out of here.
Where's my teammate?
See if we can get everybody. See if we get everybody for our next practice session. Anybody in the stream want to join up?
I'm just waiting. We're just waiting for W and just waiting for W to get in here, and also Swarner.
No one wants to join us. I see.
I guess we could have random people in here. God damn. Well, I guess we're not cool enough to I told Swarner before the race if he got top 3, he was to join. So sorry guys on the long wait for the 2 people battling it out for the last 2 positions in the top 3, but there we go. We got one of the 2, so we're just waiting on W.
I don't understand.
Hey, Swarner.
Yeah, what's up?
Hold on.
Did y'all get the move around on the last lap?
Yes, we did.
We also got the
Still
wreck.
live, Swarner. Say hello to everybody. Still live.
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a-
I had a
you
feeling
two
something was going on.
you almost gave D-Crime the win too because of that. Because
Well,
of you two fighting.
if I get my penalty removed, I just won this race. But that's a big.
No,
but.
you wouldn't. Oh, yes, you would. Yes, because you were right behind
I
WE.
had 3 warnings, and I think I'm gonna get one of them removed. So
Fair enough.
I might be alright.
Remove that.
Oh, don't
Oh,
spoil
you
the
are.
1-2 for Ferrari. Come on.
Yeah, man.
I
He's
got
he's
you, man.
always getting off of these penalties, man. This is gonna be 3 weeks in a row if he does. All right, guys. I'm just looking at the stream still because I want to see if anyone put some questions. We're gonna do those first if they did.
I'm like a dog right now.
No one actually put in there that they wanted to ask you guys anything, so we're just gonna go off. We're gonna give you 2 questions each. Any of you top 3. Let's go with Case first. Case, you ask your questions, please.
I'm gonna give my questions to Secret.
Okay,
There you go,
Secret.
Secret.
You go ahead and ask the top 3. You got 2 questions. Ask the top 3.
Okay. Alright, let me see who I'm gonna start with. Actually, I'm gonna pull both of the Ferrari boys into one question here. Why? You guys started both on the mediums, correct?
On the soft.
Oh, softs, I'm sorry. Why didn't, cause I remember, I thought you guys were gonna go for a split strategy. Why didn't nobody go on the hards between you two? I know you guys secured a 1-2 for now as it looks, which is great, you got it in Italy. But nobody went on the hards. Well, I just wanna ask why is that? Why wasn't the hards used at a track like Italy? Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna get go.
Oh, that's good. It gives me valuable information for tomorrow. But
Well,
congratulations to both of you. So, and Swarner, I'm gonna get your question, Swarner. I'm gonna get your question now. Why didn't you win the race on track, Swarner?
Early in the race, I was side by side with Mr. Ultimate Gamers, and he pushed me wide one corner, and got onto the grass in the break-ins, slid all the way through the break-ins, and slowed down enough, gave up 2 spots. So I should be able to get that warning removed. And then I had another incident with him where he cut the chicane and then came back in front of me, kind of slowed me up a little bit. But you know, we'll be all right. That one's fine. I'll let that one slide.
Alright, my 2 questions to myself before you get to say something, Swarner, mister. Hang on a minute. My question is actually, yes, it is for Swarner. Did you at any time think you could have caught the top 2 when they were running away? You were 17 seconds when you came out of the pit. Did you feel like that was going to be a little bit too much of a gap?
Yeah, I definitely pulled a Hamilton this whole race. I was complaining from like lap 1 to about lap 17, and then I kind of shut up and started driving for a little bit, and I was just nailing laps. Thought I was gonna wreck a good couple times because I was pushing. And then somehow I caught him, so definitely a Hamilton moment right there.
I mean,
I'm definitely not as good, but for TCR standards, for my standard set, that was a Hamilton moment.
Did those softs feel like crap at the end? Oh, I'm sorry, Swarn. I'm sorry, Connor. Did those softs, just really quick, did those softs feel good at the end? Because I didn't know that.
Pace-wise, they felt great, just not as stable as they were in the first couple laps. But they felt pretty good for all the Platinum boys. You can push them pretty hard for 12 laps.
Right, shh, no, don't tell everybody that. Thank you.
You're giving away his information. Shh, yeah.
We'll cut that out. Thank you.
My second question is for the top 2 Ferraris. I just want to know, was it your strategy to let each other try and get DRS, or was that just because you were struggling a little bit, W? My feeling was you were struggling and you just had to let Crime go because you had a 3-second gap to him and you were doing pretty well, but then all of a sudden, Crime caught down, he caught you up, and did you just let him by?
Should we tell him what we tried to do but failed?
I'm not with Ferrari, but I know that the answer to that question. I saw what they were doing. They kept trying to use the DRS to try to pull away down the straights and then let the person take the proper line through the corner. The problem with that is that you keep slowing down in the corners even though you're gaining time down the straights. So I knew what y'all were doing, and I was definitely thanking y'all a little bit.
In reality, your engine wouldn't be close to theirs in real life, but I mean, I guess you Renault boys had an upgrade for this race.
Yeah, they had a major upgrade.
A major engine upgrade.
Nah.
I mean, you never
The
know what could
VTEC
happen.
kicked in.
The VTEC. Might have to put in a, you Ferrari boys might have to put in a request to see what's going on in that engine. Because it was pretty quick today, that's all I'm
Yeah, maybe
saying.
you should put in a request for them not to use their automatic brake bias anymore.
Well, I think that will probably do it. We can give another congratulations to the two Ferrari boys for getting a 1-2 at Italy for now, says the Renault driver.
The Renault driver's gonna put
But it
him
looks
himself. Alright, I guess thank you guys for watching the broadcast with me today. I had surprise commentators Sequit and Kano. It was a pretty fun race. Thank you guys and have a nice night. Night.